Hello, I'm Margot from Pastel Games. I am so happy today to reveal the next hero that will join the Ravenswatch in version 1.0, Carmilla the Vampire. And I can now say that a few people guessed it from our previous clue. Were you one of them? Take a look at this quick gameplay montage. The first question that may come to mind is, who's Carmilla? You all know the very famous figure of Count Dracula from the novel of Bram Stoker. Our version of Carmilla is inspired by the Irish short story from Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu. The Gothic novella actually predates Dracula and was one of the first vampire fiction released in 1872. Separated from the love of her eternal life in the war against darkness, Carmilla now fights to extinguish those she holds responsible for destroying her happily ever after. She is a dhampir, a day-walking vampire drinking blood to strengthen her powers while taking care to control the monster within. Carmilla is physically fast and ferocious, her wit also has fangs. Now let's take a closer look at her ability kit. In Ravenswatch, Carmilla is described as a bewitching woman torn between humanity and vampire savagery. She embodies a vampire fantasy, and she can build up unnaturally strong abilities with blood. Carmilla's gameplay is quite unique as it's oriented towards resource and risk management. Some abilities generate blood that can be used to fuel other abilities, but keep track of how much blood you possess, as using blood when you don't have any will consume health instead. Luckily, her winged form during the day restores health to her and all the heroes around her. Handy if you've been a bit greedy. At night, her winged form makes you gain crit chance. Carmilla's primary attack is a chained series of 5 quick strikes with her clawed hands. Each attack hitting at least one enemy earns a very desirable blood resource. Her special move, Death Kiss, launches Carmilla at a ranged enemy and then bites it, dealing damage obviously, but also earning blood. Once that her blood gauge is filled up, try her special or defense ability. With her power move, Carmilla will send an orb forward, exploding after a short duration to deal area damage. Holding the action will consume blood to create a blood tempest, dealing even more area damage per second. Oh, and you can slowly move the orb around. Finally, with her defense ability, Carmilla will transform into an intangible bat swarm. She's dealing damage along the way and applies bleed to enemies she passes through. Holding the defense ability will consume blood and keep the form active. Okay, well, that's great, but what about the traits? We've talked about the active effects on the winged forms, depending on the day and night cycle. But when entering the winged form, you gain a very good amount of move speed, making Carmilla the fastest hero of the Ravenswatch. Also, the winged forms will drain your blood resource until you have no more left, all the while letting you use any blood ability for free for the whole duration. She's a tricky character that you'll have to get used to, and in particular, a blood management mechanic. But once you get the hang of it, she is ruthless. We hope you enjoyed this short presentation of Carmilla, the next hero to join the Ravenswatch. Congratulations to those who guessed we were making a vampire character or even Carmilla. She will be available to play in version 1.0, and we cannot wait to see you try this new hero. Stay tuned because we'll soon have more information to share about the full release of Ravenswatch, perhaps even in a few days at Gamescom for the 2024 Future Games show. See you soon!